Hello guys, welcome back to another video on Joe's Wise Match Days. As you can see, I am in my Forest shirt, and today I'm not going to be doing a Forest vlog. I'm going to be doing playoff talk about who I think will get in the playoffs and who I think won't, who I think will get automatic promotion, who I think won't. So let's just get into it. So first, I'm obviously going to start with Norwich, and they beat Swansea on Friday 1-0, and to be fair, they really deserved that win. And now they're on 72 points. And then in second place is Leeds, who I also think will get automatic promotion. And they beat Bristol City 1-0 at Ashton Gate on yesterday. And to be fair, it was a much needed win, and Bristol City might not get in the playoffs because of that. And they're the top two I think will get automatic promotion to the Premier League. And then in third place you've got Sheffield United with 68 points, and they beat Rotherham 2-0 in a Yorkshire derby. They beat Rotherham 2-0 in a Yorkshire derby, and Rotherham got a red card, and they're just going to try and go for that automatic promotion spots. And they needed it, but for Rotherham it's not helping them because they could get relegated potentially. And then fourth, West Brom, who I do not think will get automatic promotion because they're on 61 points, whereas Sheffield United are on 68. And they drew 1-1 with Ipswich yesterday, who are bottom of the league, and it doesn't help them much, but it helps Ipswich because they could get out of the relegation zone. But in fifth place is Middlesbrough with 58 points, and I think they will get in the playoffs as well. And they lost to Brentford 2-1 yesterday, who've been having a brilliant run until they played us when we beat them 2-1, and then they've just started another good run. And Yohan Barbe and Neil Maupay are probably their best players. And then in sixth place is Derby County, and I think they'll just miss out on the playoff places. I'm trying not to be biased here, but I think Forest will get in because of how good we've been playing quite recently. And Derby have literally just drew with Sheffield Wednesday 1-1, and then beat Wigan, and then they've been on a losing streak of about 5 games. Yesterday they drew 1-1 with Sheffield Wednesday, which put them into the playoff places because Bristol City lost and they're on the same points. Now we're just going on to Bristol City. They're in 7th place. I don't think they'll get in the playoffs, but I think they'll come 8th instead. But they've had some really good results. They had a 9-game unbeatenable run, and then they've just had 5 games where they haven't won one, and to be fair, it hasn't helped them, and that's why they've just gone out the playoffs. And as soon as they've just gone in it, basically, Leeds beating them 1-0. And then in 8th place is Nottingham Forest, and they beat Hull City 3-0 yesterday. And on Wednesday we've got Aston Villa, and to be fair, we've got some easy games, then we've got some hard games like Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United, Middlesbrough, and Swansea and Villa. And then everyone else we've got easy, basically Ipswich, Bolton, QPR, Blackburn and Rotherham. So we should be able to get in the players because we've got teams down at the bottom who we've got to play, but I wouldn't say they were easy. In 9th place we've got Aston Villa, who I think will miss out as well, even though they beat Birmingham today 1-0. And what I saw, it was a good goal by Grealish, and they've beaten Birmingham twice, and they've got the 6-pointer over them in the West Midlands derby, and they've got us on Wednesday, so hopefully we can win, but I don't know. And then in 10th place is Preston North End, and they played Blackburn yesterday in a Lancaster derby, and they won 1-0 and got a red card. And then their next 2 games is Middlesbrough and Birmingham, who are really tough. So it will drag teams out and drag teams in if Preston win or lose. And they're on a really good run right at the moment. 11th place is Birmingham, and they've just lost to Aston Villa today. And they've got all right teams. They've got Millwall, who are quite tough. Then they've got Preston, who are on, like I said, a good run. So it's going to be tough, those 2 games. And they've got West Brom after that, so it'll be really tough. And then 12th, Hull City, and they lost 3-0 to us yesterday. And they, to be fair, it was like both teams didn't look like scoring until like the 70-minute mark when we scored then. And now I don't think Hull City will get in because they've got some quite tough games. They've got Norwich City and Middlesbrough coming up, and West Brom and Sheffield United, and then they've got Bristol City on the last game of the season, and those games are tough. And I don't think they'll get in because of that. And then after that is Brentford, and I think nobody else is going to get in the playoffs because after that. And Brentford have been on a really good run, like I said, and they've got Sheffield United next, and they've got West Brom, who are two really tough games because they're both in the playoffs, and they're both looking for automatic promotion. And then they've got Wigan and Swansea, Swansea's about mid-table, Wigan's battling out to stay in the league, so that one might be a bit tough. But all of the other teams are Ipswich, Bolton, Rotherham, Millwall, Wigan, Reading, QPR, Blackburn, Stoke, Swansea, Sheffield Wednesday. And I don't think any of those will get in the playoffs. But I'm going to end the video there. Thank you guys for watching it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.